All right, you are welcome back once again. I see some of you guys joining the stream. You are welcome back. You are welcome back to this live section. So as you can see, we are going to look at revision past questions and answers on commission, trade, and cash discount. So if you missed out our previous videos on commission, trade, and cash discount, they are on the discussion section of this video. Right after this, you need to go so that you can get the basis of what we started some weeks ago on commission, trade, and then cash discount. So you're welcome back. I see some of you guys joining the stream. Make sure to give this video a like. Please like this video, and share with your friends. And also, let me also see where you're also watching us from, so that by this way we can assist you guys and provide you with more and more materials on educational content to assist you in that life. So make sure to like this video. So that we can get more engagement on this video. So let's invite our friends also to join this session so that we can all move on in that case. So thank you for joining once again. Keep on sharing, and then let's reach as many students as possible so that we can get more engagement on this video. So these are questions I'm going to look at. Actually, these questions were taken from previous past questions from School of Business Mathematics. That's why you see the numbers are not in order. So let's take note of that. So these are the past questions from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Business School actually. So that's why you see the numbers are not arranged. So it is not actually my past question. It's coming from Business School, Kenya School of Business. So let's take note of that. So these were previous questions that I want us to discuss based on the theory that we learned on commission, trade, and then cash discount. So there's our first question that we are looking at, question 35. Luke's total sales for the month of September was 27,500 Ghana cedis. How much was her total earning? How much was her total commission? If now Luke is a female, right? That is awesome. How much was her total commission if she is paid 15% commission on the first 10,000, 10% on the next 10,000, 5% on the other sales? So this one is a graduated with commission. If you are able to go through the types of commission, we learned that we have one type of commission called graduated commission, in which different commission rates are applied for a different level of sales. So in this case, a graduated commission, so we're going to apply them as and when it becomes possible based on the number of sales that we have in this case. So they are asking us how was her total commission if she is paid 15% commission on first 10,000, 10% on the next, and 5% on other sales. So let's see how we go by this and work it out. So now we have the total sales. So the total sales X is equal to 27,500, right? 27,500. I hope that is clear. So you're also given a different rate to be paid at these different levels of output. So in this case, we can say that our total commission is going to be 15% on the first 10,000. I hope that is clear. Plus, remember there is a graduated commission, so just straight that we apply to it, plus 10%. So let's say 10% on the next 10,000. So you ask yourself, how many sales are left for us to apply 5% on that sales? That's why we are interested, right? So here, this is what you're going to do. So you're left with 5%. So you're going to subtract the addition of 10,000 and then this 10,000. So this 10,000 and this 10,000, add it together and subtract from the total sales of Lux. So in that regard, we can say that when you subtract from here, let's say you're subtracting from here, you're going to go 20,000, right? So when you subtract 20,000 from 27,500, you're left with 7,500. So let's take note of that. So in that, you're going to apply your 5% on it. So it's going to be plus 5% on 7,500. I hope that is clear. So at the end of the day, when you do your calculation better, you should arrive at a total of 2,875 2,875 as an answer for the total commission in that case. So here is a matter of calculator work. Just key all these things on the calculator. 15% on 10,000, 10% on 10,000, 5% on 7,500. That was the difference between the total of these two 10,000s taken from the total sales of 27,500, and you apply 5% on it. So when you key on the calculator, you should be able to arrive at 2,875. So let's take note of that. 2,875. So if there is any question, let me know in the comment, or let me see in the comment section before we move on in that light. So let's move on to question 36. So this is that in that case. So let's move on to question 36. Jamal, a supervisor at Kumasi Mall, is paid a monthly salary of what? So the monthly salary was 1,200. Let me zoom in so I can see what. 1,200 Ghana cedi. A personal commission of what? 2.45% and an override of what? 3.5%. Remember, Jamal is a supervisor. That's why you see an override rate here. And the total store sales. And on the total store sales above what? 65,000. So this total sales above that is what? A quota, a store quota. So let's continue. In a given month, his total personal sales was what? 43,200, and his personal quota was what? 20,000. The question is asking us, what is his total earning if the store sales for the month was what? 112,000. So what is Jamal total earnings if the store sales was what? 112,000. So let's see how we can also deal with this. So remember, because Jamal is a supervisor, you're going to earn what? An override commission. You said an override commission is a commission that is being earned on store sales by what? Supervisors or managers of higher positions, right? Or based on the sales of the representative that works under that was supervisor, you're going to earn a commission on that. Is that okay? So let's see how you also calculate that. So we can say that total earnings, the question is asking us to calculate two times. So total earnings is going to be, so that's question, so this one is question 35. So this one also is question 36. So question 36, total earnings is going to be the salary of what? Going to be the salary of Jamal plus his personal commission, as called as CP, plus his commission on override, as called as CO. I hope that is clear. So let's see, what was his personal commission? His personal commission was what? 1,200. I hope that is clear. 1,200 plus. So let's calculate for his personal commission. Remember, for his personal commission, we were told that in a given month his personal sales was 43,200 and his personal quota was what? So for him to earn a commission, he was given a quota that once you see that level of sales, any other sale that you made, going to earn a commission of what? 2.45. Next one, sorry. It's going to earn a commission of what? 2.45% on the remaining sales after his personal quota for 20,000. So let's see. So in that, this is how you're going to calculate this. They're going to tell us that his commission or personal commission is going to be 2.45%. Okay. Multiplying 43,200 minus personal quota of what? 20,000. I hope that is clear. So once you're able to get his personal quota, you come to the commission on override. So commission on override, we were told that for him to earn a commission override, you need to be able to make sales, store sales that is above what? 65,000. That you can see here, 65,000. I hope that is clear. And then at the end of the day, for a particular month, he was able to make the store sales of what? 112,000. So for him to earn an override commission, you're going to subtract the store quota from the total store sales, and whatever is left, you apply 3.5% on it. I hope that is clear. So in that regard, we can say that it's going to be 3.5%. Okay, into brackets, what was his store sale was what? 112,000. Then you subtract a store quota, that is what? 65,000. I hope that is clear. So in that case, you should be able to arrive at, so here you're going to have the salary repeated once again, right? Plus, so with your calculator, 2.45% on 43,200 minus 20,000, you should be able to arrive at, In my case, I had 5568.40, then plus the commission on override too. I also had 61645. That is what I had for it. So you can also check with your calculator and let's see whether that is true. So at the end of the day, when you add, or you should be able to arrive at a total of 3,413 point what 40.40. So let's see the options. I think we haven't even checked the option. So the 35, we're having 2875. So that was what option what A. Option A, 2875. That was option A. And with 36 to, you're gonna arrive at what option C, which is what 3,413, as we are having the point what 4.4 in that line. So this is what I'm talking about, and this is what we also got in this case. So with the calculator, you should be able to arrive at that answer. So let's take note of that. So let's move on to the next set of questions. So because I said I took it from a past question, you see the order of arrangement will not be in order. So just follow through the question and then let's get it right. I hope that is clear. So if there's any question, please let me know before we continue in that light. I'm coming. All right. So if there is any question, please let me know before we continue in that case. If there is any question, let me know before we continue in that case. So if you are just joining us, you are welcome back to this section. Please make sure to like this video and then share with your friends so that we can get more engagement on this video. Okay, others are saying you can't see it clearly. Oh, wow. Okay, let me try to zoom it. I was a previous question, so it looks pale, so but then let's try to actually deal with it. All right, so let's continue. So we have another set of question here. So I think, as my moderator said, Kwamboache said, please let's check our video settings. You can change it to 480p so that you can get it, you can see it clearly. You can check your video settings on the settings side of your YouTube. So please let's do that so that you can get it clearly. So as you can see, there is another section of questions. You are asked to use this information to answer from question 46 to 57. So let's read. To encourage hard work and efficiency, a company pays salary plus commission to its supervisors and staff. So we said commission is given to, if you remember from our previous video, we said the commission is given in order to encourage what hard work and efficiency of, and even productivity of what the staff and within the company in general. So that's why you can see there that to encourage hard work and efficiency, a company pays salary plus commission to its supervisors and staff. Supervisors are paid, so let's do some markings here. Supervisors are paid a basic salary of what 1,500 Ghana cedis. So I've underlined that one, 1,500 Ghana cedis. Whilst the staffs are also paid a base salary of what 900 Ghana cedi. For a staff or a supervisor to earn a commission, he or she ought to have made a sales of what, so he or she ought to have made a sales of what 800. So let's see this 800 you're talking about it. Sorry, 8,000 rather, 8,000, right? For sales beyond this, so this they mean what, this 8,000. For sales beyond this, they mean the 8,000 up to 50,000. So mean that for any staff or a supervisor to earn or a commission, his sales should be in the range, or his commission amount should be in the range of what 8,000 to what 50,000. Meaning that we have a minimum quota of 8,000 and we have a maximum quota of what 50,000. Within that range, any sales within that range or any commission amount within that range, that's where you can earn a commission. Is that okay? I mean, you get to understand much more once we start to deal with it. So for sales beyond this, that's what we are talking about. We earn a commission of this. So let's take note of that. So now let's continue. It says for sales in excess of 58,000 Ghana cedis, everyone is paid a flat bonus of, so we have another excess coming. So for sales in excess of what, 58,000 Ghana cedis, everyone is paid a flat bonus of what, a flat bonus of 1,000 Ghana cedis. Supervisors are paid an override of what, 1.15% for a store sales above what, 40,000 Ghana cedis. There's a Ghana cedis that we actually are dealing with, so don't worry. So now the question goes on to tell us that question 46, you have to use this information to answer the question. Question 46, how much personal commission will a supervisor make if she made a sale of 58,000? How much personal? So they're asking of just the personal commission that the supervisor will make if she made a sale of 58,000. Remember, we said that for a staff, for a supervisor to earn a commission, it is based on what, a minimum quota of 8,000 and a maximum quota of 4. He said for these sales beyond this amount, that's 8,000 up to 50,000. That's where a staff or supervisor can earn a personal commission of 5.25%. Is that okay? So the commission amount is going to be within that range. So irrespective of the sales that you made, you should be able to cross the minimum quota of 8,000 and be within the range of 8,000 towards 50,000. So that's what they wanted us to understand from this scenario. So let's see how we can deal with this. So in this case, this is going to be question what? It's going to be question okay. It's going to be question. Come in, please. It's going to be question 46, right? Question 46. So now we know that the supervisor made a sales of what, 58,000. So we know the sales we know the sales is going to be 58,000 Ghana cedis, right? Good. So in that case, we are given what, a quota, we have the minimum quota and maximum quota, and then they are saying that for any supervisor or a staff to earn a commission, it should be within that quota range, right? So the range is from, so let's say it's between 8,000 towards 50,000. So meaning that here the only commission that supervisor in this case can earn is going to be within what, this range, 8,000 and what, 50,000, irrespective of the sales that you made. So in this case, we can say that his personal commission, I'll call it as what, CP, personal commission, is going to be 5.25%. okay. And you ask yourself, what was the sales that you made for the, made was 58,000. We are not going to use all the 58,000 and actually allocate a commission for him or pay the commission on all the 58,000, but then you were given what, a condition or a quota within which you should earn a commission, and they said that for a minimum quota it should be 8,000. Once you cross 8,000, any other sales up to from 8,000 to 50,000, that's where you're going to earn your commission. So meaning that here you're going to use what, just 50,000, and then you subtract what, the minimum quota. So it's going to be just the maximum quota and then the minimum quota. The remaining amount are going to be left, that's why we're going to pay a commission of 2.5% on it. Please, I hope that is clear. So you're going to apply the 2.5% on all the 58,000. But here we are told that for any supervisor or a staff to earn a commission, it should be from a minimum quota, where you cross the minimum quota, and up to 50,000. That's going to be the maximum quota. So within that range, you're going to earn what, a commission. So let's take note of that. So that's why you see here 50,000 minus 8,000, and the difference is going to apply the 5.25% on it. I hope that, so you're not going to apply the 5.25% on all the sales. No, that's not how it should be. So let's be guided about this form of arrangement, and then in that case, so let's take note of that. So in this case, when I applied my 5.25 on this, so it's going to result to what, 2.5% on what, 42,000. I hope that is clear. So in this case, I can say that when I apply with my calculator, I had what, I had 2,000 200 and what 5 2205. So let's see from question 46. 2000 2200 and what 5 2000, sorry, 2205. So yeah, 2205. So in this case going to what, so you see A is 2625 is not in, B to also differ, C is not, so meaning that yes, none of what they are bad. So let's take none of what they are bad. So that is what D, because none of the options satisfy what we have actually worked out here. So let's take note of that. So it's none of the above. I hope that is clear. So that is the condition for it. That's the condition for us to what calculate the personal commission in that light. So let's move on to question 47. Question 47. What is the commission amount for a staff? They are asking us of what? Commission amount. Just commission amount for a staff who makes a sale of what? 45,200. And we are given that the range within which we can earn a commission is a minimum quota of what? 8,000 and maximum quota of 50,000. But here they're asking us of just commission amount, not the commission. So you know that commission amount is going to what? Your sales minus what? Your quota. Your sales minus quota. And since 45,200 is within the range of 8,000 to 50,000, so that way we are going to use what? The 45,200 and subtract the minimum quota of 8,000, and we're going to get what? Our commission amount. I hope that is clear. So that's going to be question number what? Sorry, I want to use this. That's going to question number. That's going to be question number 47. So we know that the sales for, was it a supervisor or a staff? A staff was what? Oh, come on. I want to use this. Come in. So we know that the sales for the supervisor, the staff rather, was actually 45,200. All right, and you have a minimum. So here, because this one is within 8,000 to 50,000, straight away we're going to use what? The sales. It's not exceeding the maximum quota, which is 50,000. So we can say that here commission amount is going to be your sales minus what? It's going to be your sales minus what? The quota. In this case, going to use the minimum what? Quota, which is 8,000. So commission amount is going to be 45,200. Okay, minus the minimum quota of what? 8,000 in the question that we were told. So at the end of the day, your commission amount should be able to arrive at 37,000. Should be able to arrive at 37,200. 37,200. 37,200. So let's see. Ghana cedis rather, sorry. So in this case, you can see that your, okay, you can see that your commission amount in this case for a staff going to what? B, which is what? 37,200, and that's what we are actually obtained from this presentation. So let's take note of that. If there is any question, please let me know before I can. If you just join us, you are welcome to this live session. Please make sure to like this video, share with your friends so that we can get more engagement and assistance through this video. So kindly make sure to like, and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. So by this, once you go live or releasing our video, you'll be the best person to get it right out. So please make sure to subscribe and then share with everyone in that case. I think I see a question from here from please, sorry for the name if I don't pronounce it well, Chabota. He's saying that, are we supposed to divide the rate with the 100? Please, which question? Tag the question so that I can know the actually what you are talking about, so that I can know how to assist you in that case. Tag the question that you are talking about with the rate that you are talking about, so that I can assist you in that light. So let's take note of that. So make sure to like and then subscribe to the channel in that case. So let's see. So let's move on to question 48. Now we are done with question what? So let's move on to question 48. Question 48. Let's see, question 48. You're asking us, how much commission will a staff make if she make a sale of what? 27,800. So now we have a sales of a staff, for a staff to be 27,800. All right, Ghana cedis. I hope that is clear. So they're asking us how much commission will that staff makes from this. So let's see how you're gonna carry it. So we're going to 27,800. So that is actually the sales of the staff. So in this case, since 27,800 is within the quota range, which is the minimum quota of 8,000 and maximum quota of 50,000, so that you can use what the total sales of the staff, which is 27,800, to actually work out in that case. So I can say that the commission for this staff who made a sales of for 27,800 is going to be, so let's see. So the commission, personal commission, is going to be so going to be the sales of what 27,800 minus a minimum quota of what 8,000, right? And you apply the rate of what 5.25%. Sorry for that. So in that light, with my calculator, I had a personal commission for a staff to be, that's question 48. I had a personal commission to be 1039.50. So let's see with your calculator. Let's see whether you're going to get the same thing in that case. Let's see whether you get the same thing in that case. So 1039. So that's going to be for option. That's going to be for option what? Let's see, question 4. That's going to be for option what? A. 1039.5. That's why we have here. That's why we have here. So let's take note of that. Now let's move on to question 49. Question 49. Actually, if you just join us, you're welcome back to this section. There is a question from School of Business, Kenya School of Business, Business Mathematics, past question from previous years that we are solving. So you see the order of the arrangement wouldn't be the same, as you can see here. So if you just join us, make sure to like this video, share with your friends, and also you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and turn off the notification bell on. So once you turn it on, once we go live or release any video, you'll be the best person to get it right. So please, let's do that and then enjoy our studies, our learning with what Lavi Premium Consult in that case. So let's continue in that light. So question 49. If a staff make a sale of what? So you're talking about a staff making a sale of 52,800 and has a draw of 1,150, what will be his total earning? What will be his or her total earning? They are talking about a staff that can be a male or a female, so that's why he said what will be his or her total what earning. So what is going to be his or her total net earning? Sorry, so it's going to be net earning, net earning. So net earning, we said if any, so question 49, if there is any draw, then at the end of the day, you need to subtract the draw from the total gross earning from that staff for that weekend, then you get his net earning. So we can define net earning in this case. So here, let's see, was it a supervisor or a staff? 49. So 49, it was a staff, right? So the staff, for the staff, we were told that a staff is paid a salary of what? 900. Salary of 900, right? And then they have a personal commission of what? 5.25 within the range of 8,000 and 50,000. 8,000 the minimum quota and 50,000 was the maximum quota. And within that rate, that a staff can earn 5.25% as commission or as a personal commission, in addition to a salary that is made for the period. So let's see. So here we can define the, so we know that the sales also, let's see. So the sales of the staff also, let's see real quick, 52,800. So it was what? 52,800, right? So in this case, we can say that the net earning of this staff is going to be a salary plus his personal commission. Because there was a draw for this staff, you're gonna subtract the draw, so minus what? The draw, and that's going to give us the net earning of what? This worker or this staff. I hope that is clear. So let's see the salary for a staff. We're told that is what? 900 what? Ghana cedis. If you remember here, 900 Ghana cedi here. 900 Ghana cedis. I hope that is clear. Right. So let's continue. So in that case, 900 going to be here, right? Sorry, plus. So let's see how you calculate for his commission, personal commission. So you see that here the sales of 52,800 is beyond what? The quota of minimum quota of 8,000 and maximum quota of 50. So you're not going to use all the sales. We are saying that for any staff or supervisor to earn a commission, is going to be within that range. The 8,000 is the minimum quota, and then the maximum quota, which is what, the 50,000. Within that range, that's where you're going to earn what, a commission. Is that okay? So here, you're not going to use all the 52,800 here. You're going to just use the range between 50,000 as the maximum quota and then minimum quota of 8,000. Whatever is going to left after taking the difference, that's where we're going to apply our 5.25% on that. I hope that is clear. So that become more like our commission amount. We applied the 5.25. So in this case, we can say that for personal commission is going to be 5.25%, right? Into brackets, 50,000 is going to the minimum what? The maximum quota, and taking away your minimum quota of what? 8,000. That is the condition that they have actually given for us to earn what? A staff was provided to earn what? A commission. So let's take note of that. So that's 5.25. And then we're also having a draw of, let's see, a draw of what? A draw of 1,150. 1,150. So in this case, it's going to be, so just have that one also here, 1,150. So at the end of the day, I'm coming. So at the end of the day, right, once you do this, you should be able to arrive. Here as well. Sorry for there was some technical challenge, so I need to correct it. So sorry for that, please. So 900 plus, so our 5.25% on this is going to be on 2,205. Is that okay? Then minus what? 1,150 as a draw for that staff. So in this case, once you with your calculator, you should be able to arrive at 1,955 as an answer to question 49. So let's see whether that is true in here. So you see that we can have, or let's see question, what's the question, what, 40, question 49, that's what we're dealing with, right? Okay, so let's see. Oh, the calculation was right. So 1,000. Okay. So let's see the options here that we have here. So question 49, you see none of the options are in, so we're going to take for what? Option what? D. So option D will define the none of the options. So option D, because none of the answers meet up with what we have here. So it's going to what? None of the above. So let's take note of that. So let's move on to question 50. If there's any question, please let me know in the comment section so that I'll know how to assist you in that case. Okay, supporter is saying that the first and the second question, should the rate be divided by the first and the second question? Which rates? Or you shouldn't divide any rates by 100%. I think we haven't divided any rates by 100%, so please don't divide any rates by 100%. I don't get you correctly, but then if I'm getting you right, that's why you are trying to. But then don't divide, please. Don't divide anything by 100%. So let's take note of that. So let's move on to question 50. So let's move on to question 50. Just join us, you're welcome back. Please make sure to like this video and then share with your friends in that case. So let's move on to question 50. Question 50, we are saying that what is the store commission amount if the store sales for a period is what? 142,000. They are asking us what is the store commission amount. So in this case, store commission amount is going to be what? The store sales minus what? The store quota. That's the store commission amount they want. It's like more like personal commission. If you ask to calculate commission amount, it's going to be the personal sales minus what? The quota. So store commission amount is going to be the total store sales minus what? The store quota. And in this case, we were told that the store quota here, I think we were told here that a supervisor are paid an override of what 1.15 for a store sales above what 40,000. So it means that here is an override or commission. That's why you see a store. So store commission is going to be the total store sale that you see here is 142,000 minus the store quota of 40,000. I hope that is clear. So in this case, when you subtract, so let me do that one here. I can say that my store commission amount is going to be 142,000, right? Minus the store quota of 40,000. Store quota of 40. So at the end of the day, you should be able to arrive your store commission, or you should be able to arrive at what? 102,000. 102,000. And that's going to be for option what? C. Option C. Option C. So let's take note of that. Let's take note of that. That's going for option C. So let's take note of that. Let's move on to question 51. As though is a supervisor, how much override does she make if the store sales in a particular period is what? 162,500, 162,500. So in this case, we are saying that as though is a supervisor, is that okay? And then for him to supervisor, we said they're going to earn what? An override commission, right? And they are saying that for a particular period, the store sales also 162,500. And we know that the store quota is going to be 40,000, right? And then an override rate is going to be what? 1.15. In this case, was here 1.15. Now we can see here 1.15. So that's going to 1.15%. So in this case, we can say that an override commission, because our CEO is going to be what? The store sales. So it's going to be the store sales, right? Or let's define the formula. It's going to be the rate on the override multiplying the store commission amount. All right, store commission amount in that case. So I can say that my commission on override for a supervisor for Azul is going to be 1.15%. Is that okay? Multiplying a store commission amount is going to be what? 162,500. All right, minus the store quota of what? 40,000. Store quota of 40,000. Please, I hope that is clear. So in this case, I can say that my commission on override is going to, so per my calculator, I had question 51. I had question 51 to be 1,408.75. So that's what I got for. So in that case, going to be option what? B. Option B in that case. So let's take note of that. Let's take note of that. Let's take note. So if there's any question, please let me know before I continue in that case. Alright, so let's move on to question 52. Question 52. How much does Azul take home? How much does Azul takes home for the period in question 51 above, assuming she earned a salary but no what personal commission in the period. So they are saying that we should calculate the take home for what? The take home, but that's more like total earnings for Azul if he earned a salary of what? He earned a salary, right? But then doesn't earn any personal commission. So it's going to, since Azul is a supervisor, it's going to, his total earnings is going to be the salary that he earned plus what? An override commission. Is that okay? So we can define total earning for Azul is going to be the salary that he made for the period plus what? Is override commission, which is what? Override commission. I hope that is clear. So in this case, we know that for a staff, they are paid a salary of what? 1,500 from here. 1,000 was 500. This one, I hope that is clear. So 1,500 plus, so we're going to have plus this override commission, which should be 1,408.75. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. So in this case, since the supervisor, that's why they made reference for the period in question 51. So in this case, I can say that When I add the two, I arrive at total of 2,908.75. That is what I got for Azo as his total earnings for the period. So that's going to be for option what? B. Option B as an answer in that case. So let's take note of that. Let's take note of that. If there's any question, please let me know before I continue. So let's move on to question 53. Esinam. This one is Esinam because the question is a bit clear. So actually, it's an old past question, so previous year's question. So you see, it has been there for long, and then the quality has been reduced a bit. But let's try to. Okay, so here's question 53. Esinam is a staff and made a sales of 55,500 and had a personal returns of 4,000. What is a gross earning? They are asking us of the gross earnings of what? Esinam. So gross earning. So in defining the gross earning of Esinam is going to be the salary plus what? His commission, personal commission. I hope that is clear. So in this case, let's see for Esinam. So in this case, since he made a sales of what? 55,500, and you realize that for personal commission, we are given a range that it should be a minimum quota of 8,000, maximum quota of what? 50,000. Within that range that you can earn what? A personal what? Commission. And any other sales above those range, you won't earn any commission on that. So in this case, we can say that the gross earning of Esinam is going to be salary. And realize that the staff, they are paid a salary of what? 900. Salary of what? 900. So 900 Ghana cedis. So in this case, we can say that the salary of what is going to be what? 900, right? Plus, so let's define his commission in this case. But remember here that Esinam was having a personal returns of what? 4,000. Personal returns of what? 4,000. Personal returns of what? 4,000. I hope that is clear. So if that is the case, then we said that for us to know our commission amount, we subtract any quota and any returns from the sales, and then we get our commission amount. So you're going to subtract 4,000 from 55,500 before even we start with the quota rule or quota condition for earning what? A commission. I hope that is clear. So we can say that for the sales, so we can say that let's say net sales. So once you subtract the returns from the sales, you're going to get a net sales. So let's define net sales here. So I can say that net sales NS is going to be the total sales of 55,500 minus 4,000. So at the end of the day, you should have a net sales of what? 51,500. 51,500 going to be the next sales for Esinam. I hope that is clear. So in this case, we can say that now, since you're going to have 51,500, so this net sales is what? Above the quota condition. That's the minimum of 8,000, maximum of 50. So we are going to use what? That 51,500. We're going to still use the minimum quota and the maximum quota of 8,000 and 50,000. Please let's take note. You're not going to use the 51,500 here because we're giving a condition for earning a commission. So in this case, it's going to be a personal rate of 5.25%, all right, and then multiply by 50,000 and take into account your minimum quota of what? 8,000. I hope that is clear. Because you're not going to use 51, you're still going to use what? Because the sales, that the net sales was still above what? The maximum quota. So you're going to, because you're not going to use the 51 time, because at the end of the day, we expect that you earn a commission within this range, 50,000 and 80,000, and not any other excess sales they're going to make for the period. So in this case, I can say that with question, that's question 50 that we are answering, right? You're going to get here to be what? 900 plus my 5% on 5.25% on this is going to result to 2205. I hope that is clear. So at the end of the day, you should be able to arrive at your gross earnings of 3,100 and what? 3,105 for Ghana cedis. 3,105 for Ghana cedis. So you see that here in this case, none of the options satisfy. You have 1,285.75, 2,283.75, and you have 3,183.7. So none of the options. So here in this case, if we're to an examination condition, then you should have shade E, right? You shade E and then you have your answer written there, 3,105. because it's a past question, so even the answers is not even in. So once you have that, you just shade here and then have your answer written on that. So that is should be the answer for question 53. So let's take note of that. Let's take note of that. If there's any question, please let me know. So let's move on to question 54. Let's move on to question 54. How much will a supervisor who makes a personal sale of 50,000, a personal sale of 50,000, earn in all if the store sales for the same month was what 126,500? They are saying that how much will a supervisor who makes a personal sale of 50,000 earn in all if the store sales for the same period is what 126,500. So you're asking out of the total earnings of what that supervisor. So total earnings of the supervisor is going to be a salary, right, plus his personal commission plus what commission on what override. Because here they are giving, they give us the personal sales and they give us what the store sales, right? That's the sales from store. So it means they're going to earn an override commission. I hope that is clear. So in this case, I can say that realize that for supervisor they earn a salary of 1,500. So it's going to be 1,500, right? Plus, so let's define his personal commission. His total sales was 50,000, so it's going to is the same thing as the maximum quota. So straight away we can say that it's what 5.25% multiplying 50,000 and then subtract what the minimum quota of 8,000. So whatever you're going to level, you apply 5.25% on it, right? Plus override commission. So here too, we were told that for override commission, the store quota should be what 40,000, and then the rate should be what 1.15%. So let's see how we calculate that. So in that one, it's going to be 1.15%. All right, multiplying 126 as a store quota 500 minus 40,000 in that case. So let's see. So 126 500 for that. So in this case, here is going to left with you. We're going to left with come in. So here is going to be 1,500 plus. So here's going to give you what 20205 with your calculator. Please, you should be able to get the answers right. So please, let's do that with the calculator. Once I write the figures there, you also confirm with your calculator so that we get to know what we are doing much more better. I hope that is clear. And then here too, I had what 994.75. So at the end of the day, you should be able to have the total earnings for a supervisor to be 4,699.75. 99.75. So let's take note of that. Let me write it over for you. So it's going to be 4,699.75. So there was some technical challenge, so I need to rectify. So sorry for that distraction in that case. So let's move on to question 55. I hope you can hear me. If there is any problem with it, please let me know before I continue. All right. So Alright, so hello, I hope you can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me.